Welcome to CSCS and CPCS 2021, Questions and Answers. The latest questions and answers for CITB Health and Safety Test 2021, UK. Question 1. You suffer an injury at work and the details are recorded in the accident book. What must happen to this accident record? Give one answer. A. It must be destroyed at the end of the job, due to confidentiality. B. It must be kept in a place where anyone at work can read it. C. It must be sent to the insurance company at the end of the job. D. It must be treated as confidential under data protection laws. The correct answer is D. It must be treated as confidential under data protection laws. Question 2. What must be done if an operator is driving plant equipment faster than site speed limits? Give one answer. A. Alert all other staff on site to be careful. B. Inform a supervisor or manager. C. Shout at the driver, telling them to slow down. D. Wait until they stop and talk to them about it. The correct answer is B. Inform a supervisor or manager. Question 3. In order to reduce the risk of accidents, which one of the following should be avoided when driving vehicles on site? Give one answer. A. Drive-through loading and unloading areas. B. Implement a one-way system around the site. C. Reverse without the use of a vehicle marshaller. D. Use designated turning areas. The correct answer is C. Reverse without the use of a vehicle marshaller. Question 4. Which two of the following would result in you being ordered off-site? Give two answers. A. Being under the influence of alcohol. B. Being under the influence of drugs. C. Driving downhill with a heavy load. D. Driving without using the flashing beacon. E. Losing your road user's driving license. The correct answer is A and B. A. Being under the influence of alcohol. B. Being under the influence of drugs. Question 5. You have been injured in an accident at work and as a result, are absent for more than 7 days. Which two of the following actions must be taken? Give two answers. A. The accident must be recorded in the accident book. B. The emergency services must be called to find out how the accident happened. C. The local hospital and the benefits office must be informed. D. You must pay for any first aid equipment used to treat your injury. E. Your employer must inform the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct answer is A and E. A. The accident must be recorded in the accident book. E. Your employer must inform the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. Question 6. If you have a minor accident, who should report it? Give one answer. A. Anyone who saw the accident. B. The Health and Safety Executive, HSE. C. The subcontractor. D. You, if possible. The correct answer is D. You, if possible. Question 7. You are injured in an accident at work. When should you report A? Give one answer. A. At the end of the day, before you go home. B. Immediately, or as soon as possible. C. Only if you have to take time off work. D. The next day before you start work. The correct answer is B. Immediately, or as soon as possible. Question 8. Why should you report an accident? Give one answer. A. It helps the site find out who caused it. B. It is a legal requirement. C. So that everyone can find out what happened. D. So that your company will be held responsible. The correct answer is B. It is a legal requirement. Question 9. Who must you report a serious accident to? Give one answer. A. Site security. B. The ambulance service. C. The police service. D. Your employer. The correct answer is D. Your employer. Question 10. What action should be taken if you witness a serious accident on site? Give one answer. A. Ask your workmates what they think you should do. B. Say nothing in case you get someone into trouble. C. Telephone the local doctor for advice. D. Tell your supervisor that you saw what happened. The correct answer is D. Tell your supervisor that you saw what happened. Question 11. Which of the following statements best describes a near miss? Give one answer. A. An incident that nearly resulted in injury or damage. B. An incident where someone was injured and nearly had to go to hospital. C. An incident where someone was injured and nearly had to take time off work. D. An incident where you were just too late to see what happened. The correct answer is A. An incident that nearly resulted in injury or damage. Question 12. While working on site you cut one of your fingers. What should you do? Give one answer. A. Clean it and tell your supervisor about it later. B. Report it and get first aid if necessary. C. Report it at the end of the day or the end of the shift. D. Wash it, and if it is not a problem carry on working. The correct answer is B. Report it and get first aid if necessary. Question 13. What is the main objective of carrying out an accident investigation? Give one answer. A. To find the cause and prevent recurrence. B. To help track the cost of insurance claims. C. To identify the people involved. D. To place blame. The correct answer is A. To find the cause, and prevent recurrence. Question 14. A scaffold has collapsed and you saw it happen. What should you say when you are asked about the accident? Give one answer. A. As a little as possible, as you are not a scaffold expert. B. As little as possible because you don't want to get people into trouble. C. Exactly what you saw, giving as much detail as possible. D. Who you think should be blamed and punished. The correct answer is C. Exactly what you saw, giving as much detail as possible. Question 15. Which two of the following are the main reasons for reporting accidents, incidents, and near misses? Give two answers. A. Certain incidents or accidents have to be reported to the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. B. To find out whom claims should be made against. C. To help the company avoid being prosecuted or fined. D. To make sure none of the supervisors find out about the accident. E. To understand how and why things went wrong. The correct answer is A and E. A. Certain incidents or accidents have to be reported to the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. E. To understand how and why things went wrong. Question 16. Which two of the following items should be recorded in the accident book? Give two answers. A. Date of the accident. B. Injuries sustained. C. Location of the hospital. D. National insurance number. E. Telephone number. The correct answer is A and B. A. Date of the accident. B. Injuries sustained. Question 17. If someone is injured at work, who should record it in the accident book? Give one answer. A. Someone from the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. B. The company contract manager. C. The first aider identified on site. D. The injured person or someone acting for them. The correct answer is D. The injured person or someone acting for them. Question 18. Which of the following does not have to be recorded in the accident book? Give one answer. A. Details of the injury sustained. B. The date and time that the injury happened. C. The injured person's home address. D. The injured person's national insurance number. The correct answer is D. The injured person's national insurance number. Question 19. Which of the following is the least important reason for recording all accidents? Give one answer. A. Details have to be entered in the accident book. B. It might stop them happening again. C. Some accidents have to be reported to the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. D. To find out who is to blame and make sure they are prosecuted. The correct answer is D. To find out who is to blame and make sure they are prosecuted. Question 20. When an accident or near miss occurs, who should be involved in the investigation? Give one answer. A. All relevant staff. B. Company directors. C. Company investors. D. The owner of the company. The correct answer is A. All relevant staff. Question 21. Why is it important to report near-miss incidents on site? Give one answer. A. It is a requirement of the CDM regulations. B. It is the law to report all near-miss incidents. C. To find someone to blame so claims can be made. D. To learn from them and stop them happening again. The correct answer is D. To learn from them and stop them happening again. Question 22. When must an accident be recorded? Give one answer. A. Only when a person breaks a major bone or is concussed. B. Only when a person is injured and will be off work for 3 days or more. C. Only when an accident causes damage to plant or equipment. D. Only when an accident causes injury to a worker as a result of working activities. The correct answer is D. Only when an accident causes injury to a worker as a result of working activities. Question 23. Who is responsible for reporting any unsafe conditions on site? Give one answer. A. Everyone on the construction site. B. The client or principal contractor. C. The contracts manager. D. The site manager. The correct answer is A. Everyone on the construction site. Question 24. Under what circumstance is a worker allowed to operate a plant vehicle? Give one answer. A. If competent and authorized to do so. B. If they are the site manager or supervisor. C. If they have a full international driving license. D. If they have been working for the company for over 6 months. The correct answer is A. If competent and authorized to do so. Question 25. Where should accidents that cause any injury be recorded? Give one answer. A. In the accident report book. B. In the building inspector's diary. C. In the main contractor's diary. D. In the site engineer's daybook. The correct answer is A. In the accident report book. Question 26. Which type of accidents should be recorded in the accident book? Give one answer. A. All accidents causing any kind of injury. B. Any injuries requiring treatment in a hospital. C. Only accidents where time off work is required. D. Specified injuries only, such as broken bones or a death. The correct answer is A. All accidents causing any kind of injury. Question 27. When must an entry be made in the accident book? Give one answer. A. Only if the accident involved broken bones. B. When a compensation claim is completed. C. When a worker has been off sick for 3 days. D. When an accident causes injury to any worker. The correct answer is D. When an accident causes injury to any worker. Question 28. When must an accident be recorded in the accident book? Give one answer. A. If a person has a day off work with a cold. B. If a person is injured in any way. C. Only if a person has to attend hospital. D. Only if a person suffers a broken bone. The correct answer is B. If a person is injured in any way. Thank you for watching and good luck for your test.